Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of meeting with David Stogel. He's Vice President of Sales with the Complex Sale. Welcome, David.
It's always a pleasure, Gerhard.
One thing that sales managers always want is for salespeople to match their forecast.
Right.
What's the magic? How can I achieve 100%?
Well, it's probably one of the biggest challenges out there today right now. And one of the things when we look at it, they realize there's a lot of different things that can impact forecast accuracy. So managers are struggling. What's the magic sauce, right? What's the silver bullet? And really there's three things that we think are probably real critical to trying to do a better job with the forecast. One is really, I think, understanding what are the things that impact our forecast. What are the factors that affect our deals, affect our pipelines? For example, if you look at CSO Insights, some of the research that they wrote, 2011, they saw that the percentage of forecasted deals that did not close had increased to 54%. So a huge number, but over half of those were deals that were lost to no decision. So we look at our clients and we found that in many cases this came from a lack of visibility. The reps were selling at one level and they didn't have visibility to strategic issues that were going on at the top of their client. So they get surprised at the end. Another priority took the budget or shoved their deal over to, okay, we're going to do that later.
So no decision means that even the competition wasn't able to sell.
Yeah, exactly. You lost, you just didn't lose to your biggest competitor.
You lost to happy ears.
You lost to not understanding certain things that you needed to. That's exactly right. So we think that understanding for your markets, for your sales model, what are the critical factors that affect your pipeline and your forecast are key. And then a couple other things too that come into play. One is discipline. Really making sure that you have the discipline from a sales management perspective of inspecting the pipeline, managing the sales process. Because without that, really, you've got automation, so your CRM adds up a bunch of numbers, but it doesn't mean that your forecast.
Right. Is the band formula still alive?
You hear that term out there. I don't hear it consistently. I see more organizations really more tailoring, what is our qualification. Those factors are still there.
And that's
BANT, yeah.
Budget, authority,
need, right,
and time.
Right, and so those factors are still there. But not that many people out here reference BANT, as I'm used to.
Right. So what's the solution? Do analytics help?
Analytics can help, but one of the traps that we think we have to be careful of is to not fall into this mistaken thing that we can automate the entire forecasting process. There's a lot of pressure for forecast accuracy, and there's a lot of talk and a lot of development of dashboards and different analytical tools, but it almost leads to a belief that we don't need the manager's coaching, we don't need the manager's inspection. We just automate the process, right, and poof, out of the end will come an accurate forecast.
So there's one analytics companies that claims that they can move the forecasting accuracy from 60% to 90% by using their tool, and I won't mention the name. Is that an idle promise, or is that something that's realistic?
I think it's realistic that you can have that kind of impact, but we think that really when you look at metrics and measurements as it relates to analytics and forecasting, is that it's really a three-legged stool. Okay. So first you do need the tool, but you need a combination of good analytic, analysis tools along with good coaching tools. Right now we're actually rolling out a new set of tools that have dashboards, analytics reporting, coaching, pipeline assessment. But we really feel like you also got to combine that with the manager's, judgment, knowledge of the deal, and then coaching that can come into play. Because if you look at most sales cycles, everything from the inside sales, small, medium markets, all the way up to the enterprise sale. We find with our clients that there's always, in those types of deals, things that happen that impact forecast accuracy. So, and usually they're at the end of the cycle, so there's a surprise, right? And usually it's things the reps missed. They either missed or they possibly chose to ignore. So without the manager's, inspection and coaching consistently throughout the process, the tools can identify, hey, there's a potential problem, but they can't necessarily say, okay, is this deal really going to close? We call it the crucible effect. We teach it in many of our workshops, and it really focuses in on, okay, the fact that the closer you get to winning, sometimes the closer you are to losing.
So what you're saying is that your new tool requires salespeople to apply the science of sales and exercise the art as well, so that
That's
both
right.
work hand in hand and enhance each other.
Exactly, and then layer on that with consistent coaching from managers, early in the process, not late when it's a matter of trying to salvage the deal.
So do your analytics also uncover coaching opportunities?
Yes, one of the nice things about the tool that we're offering is that it will look at the integration with our methodology, or any methodology for that standpoint, but it'll look at the opportunity and assess coaching opportunities, like 50% of your business issue information are assumptions, you haven't validated them, or you do not have preference with any of the influential decision makers. Well, that's a coaching opportunity for the manager to go in and say, let's look at your what we call stakeholder analysis, the people you're calling on, and are you calling on the right people and building preference with the right people, for example, and how do we do that?
It's a very exciting solution. For more information, go to thecomplexsale.com. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Gerhard.